like she deserved. And I'm always like, you know, what do you bring to the table as a female? I say, like, to women, you can't just demand all this stuff and then say, well, you know, I give this, you know, what does that mean? You know, what do you bring into a guy? And then if you ask them, you know, hey, do you want to keep a nice home? They get insulted. Or, hey, do you know, maybe you're a little overweight. Do you care about, you can't say that. You can't ask them to step up in any way, it seems. Why?
Oh gosh. Well, I just think, like, from a young age, we've been told that we're princesses and queens and we deserve to be treated like that.
That's true.
Right? You're an average chick. Why do you deserve to be treated like that? Yeah. You slept with the whole football team. Why on earth would he treat you like a queen? Like, and so it's like, yeah, I just think from a young age, well-meaning fathers oftentimes, like, diluted our standards. I even see it in the church. Oh my gosh, are you religious?
I'm Catholic. I went to Catholic school.
Oh my gosh, me too. Okay. I need to know if we had the same Catholic school experience.
Okay, let's go.
Because I've always been Pearl. You know, I've been maybe more a blue-pilled Pearl.
Right.
But I've always had opinions. And I remember thinking, okay, in the Catholic, did you have chastity speakers?
No.
Oh, you didn't have that?
Chastity speakers.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is just a Pearl experience. So they bring in, you know how there's, like, sex ed in public schools?
Yeah.
We didn't have sex ed. We had chastity speakers. That's why when everyone's like, we need sex ed. And I'm like, okay, I didn't do shit in high school. So I don't know what, like, I didn't need sex ed to know. So
You're like, you need chastity speakers.
Yeah. But I remember there was, like, a guy and a girl that came in. It's like Christiniana or something, and Jason Everett. Chat can find it. And they came in. It's like the girl that's been ran through, okay, and her husband that was the virgin till he was married. When you're red pill, you're like, oh my God. And it's like, you know.
You can't even absorb that.
It's
like,
yeah, and so she would talk about she was so broke. Like, it was the same message, right? And I appreciate that same message. But the message in the church is like, at the end of the day, there'll be a prince waiting for you no matter what you do. No matter what you do. And that's why I was like, when the guys are like, the girls are worse in the church, I'm like, well, this is why.
Yeah.
Because they say at the end of your whatever, there'll still be a guy waiting for you. That might not be the case, Rebecca.
No. I'm curious, though, because you brought up Catholic school. Like, what? Because we're, you know, quite a bit apart in terms of age, but what was it like for you to be in school? Like, in terms of, were there a lot of girls who were promiscuous? Because when I went to school, there were girls who did that, but you could, like, identify. It was like this one over here, this one over here. They had a reputation and a bad one, and all the guys, like, knew who they were.
Could we define promiscuous? Because that's
sleeps around.
Okay,
like,
well, so then we go into, like, what is sleeps around? I would say 90%, by 1950s standards, 90% of women are promiscuous. They're like, you slept with more than 2 people, you whore.
So what I mean is sex that's not within the context of an actual relationship, multiple sex partners at once, in terms of, like, you're dating multiple guys, you're sleeping with them. It's not an exclusive relationship. Okay. That's what I define as promiscuous.
Yeah. I'm trying to think in high school. Yeah, there would be, I only had a couple, I'm trying to think, it was, I don't want to say names. Bethany.
She's gonna just ruin everybody's life. Marianne, you know who you are.
Bethany. Actually, they don't know their last names. Bethany waited till she was married. There's,
see, no, you're already telling me it's not prevalent, though, because you're having a hard time.
Well, I'm thinking, again, it depends. Oh my gosh, this one girl I'm thinking of, yeah. but
see what I'm saying? You're able to say, like, this one girl. Now it's like, I put panels up here, and it's girl after girl after, oh, I don't know, my body count's around 30. Oh, I don't know, 15. Oh, it's constant. It's everywhere. So I'm trying to think, like, what happened between 20, 30 years ago and now that made women feel like this was a sign of empowerment.
I would say the more crazy stuff was, like, college. Like, that was when, like, in high school,